Hey guys, what is up? The NeoCubist here, and I've got a tutorial for you guys today. This will be a series, seeing as how it's quite large, as you can see right here. This is going to be a beautiful island with this amazing arch, all in the jungle biome with realistic nature and such. And I will probably not show you the house if you guys want to see that. I don't know, you guys can tell me in the comments. So, yeah, let's get started. So guys, the first step, and I'm building this inside of a 64 by 64 area, so there's no really size restriction, but the first step is to go ahead and set it to water. So we're going to come down here real quick, and we're going to do -- pause 1 like that, and it's actually a slash, but yeah. I'm on a Skype call with my friend. So what is the ID for water? Okay, so I can just set it to water. So now you do pause 2, and you do them on the corners. Oh, almost put a space there, and you do / set water, and it should turn into water. There we go. So let all that load. And so now that we have water, we're going to bind a tool of... Okay, so my friend said make it go lower. So Jason, how am I going to do that? So we're going to go do undo. And so since we messed up, all you have to do is go down here and do pause 2. And yes, that was planned, just in case any of you messed up. So now that that is like that, you see your water is right. Sorry, I'm not good at filling in words. So I like to bind my tools to gas tiers and blaze powder, just personal preference. So what you need now are spheres of just stone. So go ahead and brush, sphere, stone, and size I like to do 6. And keep in mind, you're going to have WorldEdit for this. Usually it's on a server. I don't know how it works in single player anymore. So just kind of make it, the island necessarily doesn't have to be perfect because it's a smooth tool. But I just kind of, like to do sort of a circular-esque type thing. Kind of like what I'm doing. It doesn't have to be perfectly circular. And, I mean, islands aren't perfectly circular. Look at Hawaii. Looks like a... I don't know. I like Hawaii. Okay, so let's finish this. Now make it kind of long on one side so you can add the arch. So it looks like that's good. Now let's just add a little bit more over here. 2. And that looks like a good enough island. So now on my blaze powder, what I'm going to do... no, sorry. Got ahead of myself there. Actually, yes. On the blaze powder, I'm going to do -- brush, smooth, and we're going to do size of 5. So you just kind of smooth it out. Now the smooth tool is kind of tricky to use at first, but I like to go around the edges first and kind of smooth out the edges and get that set. And then once that's set, we can go ahead and smooth out the rest. And it doesn't do all the work for you, so keep in mind you might have to do some work, but for the most part it does most of it. So now that that's set, let's go ahead and do the middle. And some of these parts you'll just have to kind of do by hand, which is alright, but sometimes it can get annoying. So let's go ahead and finish this real quick. And not everything has to be on the same layer, but for the most part, try to keep it. So, like, see these little bits and pieces here? Go ahead and just knock them off. But right here, I think we should go ahead and keep that, except for that. You gotta make it look sort of natural. Let's go ahead and remove that, and fill this in with some stone. So you're probably wondering how we're gonna turn this all to grass. Well, I will show you in a minute, but for now, let me go ahead and just fill this in. Sorry if it's kind of boring, I know. Filling in things isn't the most exciting thing to watch. Trying to do it as fast as I can here. So now that that's done, we're going to make it grass. Well, the arch, you can do it before or after. I don't think it matters, but yeah, we're going to do the arch first. So everything looks good here. It's all flat for the most part. So the arch, I like to bring the brush size down 1, so you can press up on your keyboard and get back to that. I like 1 or 2. I'm going to try this, and if that's too big, that's too small. So let's go ahead and / undo. If you mess up, just do undo. So let's press up twice, and let's go ahead and get it 5-1. So you start on the corner, not totally the corner, you want to leave something, and then just kind of hold it down and make some sort of arch. Now the arch, you know, it can be uneven, guys. It's not... You're never going to get a perfect arch, unless, I don't know. So that looks fine. So now you do the brush smooth tool, which is already equipped to our blaze powder. So this is going to be the tricky part. You run it over really fast. If you do it too fast, you're going to get... See right here on the edges, if you do the smooth tool, it tries to like smooth out this, so we do not want that. So let's... Unod. I want undo. So let's do that. And let's go ahead and smooth out this side a bit. So again, just kind of holding it down, clicking here and there, making sure we don't mess up anything too much. And let's, and yours will look different, guys. They're not always going to be the same. So for the most part, that looks good. Our arch is a little bit lopsided, and it goes down too quick on one side, but that is okay because you'd want some sort of variation in your arches. They cannot look unnatural, if you guys get what I'm saying. So let's go ahead and fill this in here. So now that that's done, grass, it's a fairly easy technique that I've kind of taught myself. You want to do / sill, sand, and then I like to do, I think 30 is big enough. So it lags a little bit, so let me go ahead and just wait. So you can see the sand falling. And down here, you can see, it's okay if it falls on the bottom because you can set that to stuff too, but it looks like it wasn't big enough, so we're going to set a bigger one. So let's do / undo. So now that that's undone, it's undone. It's just that, hold on, let me relog the server, I'll be right back. So we just fixed a little mishap there. The sand just didn't place over there. So let's do a bigger cylinder. Let's do / sill, sand. Let's do 45, that should be big enough. So you want to do 2 layers of dirt, and then when that's done, I'll show you what to do. Well, 2 layers of sand, but we'll turn it into dirt, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. So lagging a little bit there, but now you can see we have 2 layers of sand on every block. This is how you add realistic grass and dirt to things. So let's go do / mask sand. So what this means is it will not change any other blocks in sand. So do / brush, sphere, dirt, and let's go ahead and just set it to 16. So it'd be really big. And so now it changes all of this into dirt. So let's go ahead and just change it on the bottom too if we can. Because some did fall on the bottom, of course. I mean, it's not a big deal. Dirt on the bottom of the ocean. Or in this case, I don't know what you'd call that. A lagoon. Okay, so let's drop 1 more layer of sand. Like this. So let's let that do that before we do anything else. Okay. So now that that's fallen, we are going to do, instead of mask dirt, we're going to change that to grass. And the mask is still on sand, so watch this. Let me click here. Look at that. Looks nice, doesn't it? So let's go ahead and do this. And just kind of brush it all over this. And so now we have our grass. So now the next step, and this is, hold on, well, I'll be right back, I gotta discuss something. So the next step is to go ahead and set the biome to jungle. So go ahead and select one corner as pause 1, like this, and fly over to the other corner. Make sure you're as high as the arch, so the arch, of course, is included. And you can set this to any biome, but I prefer jungle. I like jungle. Jungle's an awesome place. So let's fly into the corner here. And fly up as high as the arch. Make sure you are as high as the arch. High as arch. So / pause 2. And now you do / is it biome set, Jason? All one word? Okay, -- set biome, my bad. And jungle. So now that that's done, it will, after you reconnect, so let me reconnect. Okay guys, so this is the end of part 1 of the tutorial. There should be 2 or 3 parts, but the next part, of course, is how to make it look realistic like the other one. Of course, right now, it doesn't look too realistic, except for the grass and everything. The main structure's there, but we're going to go ahead and add the trees, the grass, all that kind of stuff in the next part. So, again, I'm going to show you what the end result will look like. So, this, guys, is the end result. Looks amazing, doesn't it? It really does. So if you guys liked the tutorial and you guys want to see the next part, go ahead and click subscribe. That will show up in your feed so you can see the next part and finish this thing. So yeah, if you guys liked the video, leave a like, all that stuff. Love you guys. See ya. Bye.